Hey Vlogalog. As far as the topic goes, we're supposed to talk about something we like that most people don't or like don't know about, and that's difficult, I think, for most people. I mean, feel like there's certain things that people can obviously point to that they like that they know most people don't like or don't know about. But I mean, just in my situation, I hang out with people who tend to like the same things I like or in generally surrounded by people that we have the same general interests. So trying to point out something I like that most people don't know about and or don't like is kind of difficult without getting narrowly specific or trying to think really hard for very long. And right now I've written a lot of papers, so that's kind of not something I'm appealed to at the moment. And plus, the only thing that came to my mind, and perhaps it's just because of the area I'm in or was in or whatever, when Kevin brought up the topic was Catcher in the Rye, the book, because when granted a lot of it was also in high school when we read it, no one seemed to like the book, and ever since then I haven't found a whole lot of people who do. Most people actually have a great disdain for the book, largely because they complain that Holden Caulfield is a little too whiny for their taste. um, but I don't That's so subjective. I don't know how I could argue to someone that they should like a book if they don't, because reading is a thing you enjoy and everyone has their parts of it that they enjoy, so I can't like be angry or convincing to people that don't like the book to, I mean, at least as far as I can see it. Otherwise, the only other thing that I like that most people, I guess, kind of don't know about or don't think about is just kind of like really weird, and it's like random trivia facts sort of things that I just like gather from a learning a lot in general and liking to read things about people, um, and things that happened in the past, and playing trivia games and having a dad who basically knows all well, not he doesn't know everything because no one knows everything, but he knows a lot of things. So like playing Trivia Pursuit against him is kind of a dangerous endeavor because the likelihood of you knowing the answer when he doesn't, if you don't know the answer and guessing it, is more likely than him. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm phrasing that weird. I'm sorry. It's been a long week with a lot of writing papers. Yeah, so it's just like a lot of random trivia facts that I've just like kind of like accumulated over the years. Like the fact that David Bowie started his music career to supplement his income to help him pay for his education, or the fact that the reason Led Zeppelin is called Led Zeppelin is because when they originally started in the UK and they brought it up to their manager at the time that they wanted to come to the US, to start the career, to tour over here and branch out to get a US audience, their manager told them that he would never let it happen because if they came over to the US, they'd go down like a lead balloon. And so they changed their name to Led Zeppelin because they couldn't get the rights to their original band name and came to the US regardless. And then their manager was proved sincerely wrong. Or the fact that President Woodrow Wilson used to have the cockfights with the chickens, which was kind of amusing to find out when I was doing a paper on him. But yeah, he had cockfights, which is amusing and out of context could sound very much more inappropriate. But like little things like that are just general things I find really interesting and keep around because it just like occasionally makes for really interesting conversations with people, I guess, or it just becomes one of those things where it's really handy when you're playing a trivia game because you know it because you found out like 20 years ago or something. And it's part of the fact, it just goes back to one thing I have where I just really like learning about random things, and gathering up all these little like tiny bits of knowledge and plays back to a thing where I've always kind of wanted to be a jack of all trades, sort of type person where I knew how to do a lot of things, that I'm still kind of working on, I guess, sort of, but vaguely. Either way, I'm gonna stop there because I am rambling too much and I don't want to ramble on for much longer. So, those are some things I like and why I like them that most people, I guess, goes more that people don't know that I like these things. But yeah, so until next week, Vlog. Bye.